this record. We chose to be in a band because when I met Paco, I think a lot of us weren't very happy with where we were in our life. Not in the sense that there was like tragedy everywhere, but we just felt like we knew what we really wanted to do. And when we started doing it together, it felt very natural. And being here just feels like the natural succession to having played in, bars and cafes for years and playing out in the street. I mean, I can't imagine anything else we ever wanted to do.
Right. What did it tell you?
It goes, yeah. I only found $1.
You didn't find any more quarters? Or?
I found another nickel and another dime.
I have 3 quarters.
There's $3.
I might.
I have 3 quarters and $1.
Chris lets me go.
I might have another 25 cents in my car. There's a chance.
There's $3 in my wallet if you want, Christian.
So sorry, guys.
No, you're good, man. No worries. I'm gonna grab myself a soda real quick. A little Coca-Cola. Hey, borrow your dog.
Yeah, go. Keep my wallet. There's
I-
3 of them in there.
Actually, mind if I borrow $1?
Just zoom in on these cheek dents
Where's
right
your
here on
wallet?
my
Is
seat.
this your wallet?
This is my right cheek.
Oh,
This is my left cheek.
Ready?
How double angle.
Let's go, ready?
You give us the go ahead.
Well, I'm recording.
Oh. Well, that's sad.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're in Hollywood. Just kidding.
Smells?
Yeah.
Yep. No breakfast.
For real this time, I promise. Chocolate and soda is my favorite breakfast.
So talkback is 18?
Talkback 16. I'm sorry.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, and then check your master volume because it may not be turned up.
Coffins is the one that Eric wrote too, lyric-wise. There's a line that always sticks out to me that he says, I'm not a sparrow watching over you. I feel like, when you're in a relationship with someone, you can almost become kind of annoying, maybe coming off needy as like trying to always be there, and maybe being that like person always watching overhead on someone else, and you don't want to become a burden. So I'm not sure if that's the entire message behind that song, the way he intends it to be, but from what I can understand from Eric.
For my levels, my volume levels, but I just changed, I fixed it.
Okay.
So if there's any problem with, I'll just say
Stop.
something. Yeah.
Okay.
But it should be fine.
Cool. And then I was gonna tell you in there, just like I said before, right before you guys start, just do that 4 count in, and then go. And then if you guys mess up, I'm gonna save all of your takes.
Cool. And
So-
you can splice any.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
So let's try 3 takes.
Sure.
I know you guys can do it. You guys are great. I'm excited. Let's get it.
Coffins was written when I was 23 and I had finished college and I was in a relationship with someone I really cared about. Coffins is kind of that feeling you have when you're with somebody and they've had experiences with people that are a certain way, that they expect you to act that way. I think especially a lot of women feel like they're being judged by their partners. And I think to me that song was just my way of telling that person that I wasn't trying to judge them, that it comes from a place from within. Thinking they have things figured out and they have no idea how the other person feels.
We'll be good. All right, so it's 1:43. Was that a good take? Do you guys want to move on to another song?
Yeah, I think we get to move on to another one.
Cool. What's the next song? 73? Okay, cool. So give me like 2 minutes to set up a new session if you guys just want to chill and take a break, and then we'll get going, okay?
No, just on the intro. Just make sure you're grooving on the intro. Just really feel it.
So, but yeah, but you guys aren't like. Oh shit! Like, yeah, you know, you guys aren't a click track.
Definitely, I guess we've played enough with each other and like in front of people. The only place I was really nervous was at the belly up, and I was like, all I was playing was piano, so I was pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
So I was like,
You play the belly up?
yeah.
Just once.
I played with that other reggae band I was playing with.
Oh, okay.
That was cool because we had 2 keyboard players. I like that better than just me playing.
I played the belly.
The Originators with Johnny. Well, Paco wrote Test the Waters, and if you kind of listen to some of the lyrics, he's talking about someone he loves and trying to be with them when they're doing things that they shouldn't be doing, like drinking, and just kind of feeling like hopeless that you can't help them or be with them in that moment. And all you can kind of do is try to be a supporter, try to give your heart to somebody that could be possibly dangerous. It's the whole test the waters part, you know. You could sit and look at the water, or you can dive head first, or you can dip a toe.
The title and everything comes from this text message or this conversation I had with her friend when she admitted to me that this person liked me also. And she said, you know, she was telling her friend, you should test the waters with Eric. Like you should see if you feel the same way. And it was the only person I dated from the age of 18 to 22. I was a little bit new to a lot of that stuff, so that song was like a nostalgic feeling, you know. It's like everyone's heard it like a billion times, and I like what it's become. I think Connor said it's like a pressure cooker, the way the song builds. But it's just a really, really innocent song. It's a love song.
That was fucking it. That was it. So good, guys. So good.
Thank you, dude.
Personally, your second take on the last song, that was my favorite, and this take was my favorite for this song. But everything else, it sounded great. Everything else was on time. It sounded.
I trust you.
It sounded exactly the same. That part reminded me of a fucking doorbell. Totally reminded me of that part. I'm like, whoa! Right? You know what I mean? Beautiful, man. Beautiful. These are 5 years. Songs are 5 years old too.
I think the first time Paco wrote that one.
This is a good ass song. I'm excited to hear your new stuff.
50-50 yards, man.
Don't worry, I'm doing the work, and I made the song start
It helps out to practice with the time.
Oh, yeah.
The click.
I know where we're gonna be right now. What's the next one?
Yeah.
All right, take 22.
Hey, before we came in, that's all we were trying to do, just practice the click, you know.
Personally, I mean, like, there's a lot of bands that are like, can we not play to a click? Like, it just
No,
sounds
we want
robot-y. I'm just
We're
like,
purists.
I was just like, you guys
Be
can.
on time.
For editing purposes, it's easier for me.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it's
Yeah.
like, I know where everything is. Like, I had like, the math rock group yesterday, they didn't play to a click. But, like,
That's tough with all those complicated.
But the thing is,
things.
though, they're really good musicians.
Yeah.
They played exactly without a click, but they hit it on the exact time changes.
That's awesome.
I was like, what the fuck's
Yeah.
happening right
I
now?
have to tell you that,
math rock,
man.
right?
Yeah, they're just so smart.
They did the math.
That's cool.
Yeah.
As long as you make the click to how you normally play, it should sound like
Yeah, definitely. What part were you talking about?
I thought my guitar was a lot more off time than mix, but maybe we should start packing up. Or
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, So, but that's how it sounds, guys.
that sounds good.
You guys killed it. Like seriously, 3 takes. Yeah, we can start packing up, and then we're gonna go do some blocks, dude. All right, man. You ready?
Yeah,
How you feeling?
I actually feel really good.
Can you sing the loudest you're gonna sing for me, please?
I'm sinking to the day. No, I need in my sleigh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm just gonna start you off at the intro, and then if you mess up, it's totally fine, dude. I can just quick punch stuff in.
Okay, cool.
Cool, man. Alrighty, let's get some takes going. Here it comes. Love that part. The falsetto was great.
I think in the past I was always really reserved about who we had making music for us. He felt like someone I would have been friends with growing up. Just natural kind of chemistry. I think we kind of agreed it's like, it felt meant to be for sure.
Connor was really efficient and brought in. He always had a really good attitude.
He gave us a home. He like invited us in. He treated us like family. He made us feel comfortable. I've only recorded in a few places and nothing like that though.
He was just as excited as we were. That definitely livens up the whole situation. You can see when there's something cool happening in the song, yet we can see his reaction to it when he's on the console, just like if we were playing in front of a live audience. It was cool.
Can you hear me? Johnny, can you hear me?
No.
Connor? Paco?
No.
Can anybody hear me? Oh, I can hear myself now.
Can you say something?
Yeah. You can hear me? Yeah. I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm currently talking.
Oh, okay.
So it should work. If it happens again, I'll let you guys know.
Sure.
Hey, when we start the song, Paco, can you start with after he does the click?
Yeah, I started-
We did it backwards and.
Oh, the last practice I did it before Paco came in. More like the SoundCloud song.
I'm pretty sure he started. You came in halfway.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Right.
Round one.
Cool.
like left out notes.
Nick's like, I think everything was good except for the ending.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there's like one part where you're just like a tad late.
right.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, it's not that noticeable, but like we have 2 other takes.
Exactly.
And the second take was, I mean, that fill was. I mean,
Yeah,
that
we'll
part
add
was
it to
good.
that.
Yeah.
So-
That's perfect.
And then for your vocal, like I said, I just wanted you to focus on the
Yeah,
guitar.
that's what I was trying to do a little more this time. Was just
Yeah.
focus on the
No,
guitar.
exactly.
And then the take for this one, even though I kind of messed up on the ending here, I think the first 2 takes were pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
I just dropped out. I didn't like hit the wrong note. I just like didn't hit a note. That's why it sounds a little bit like nothing.
You
to say.
added to it though, right? You added that.
Yeah,
to it.
yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
there's multiple
I hit like
takes.
2 of like the 5 notes. I was like, boom,
You can
boom,
make you sound like T-Pain.
boom.
if you wanted to.
Chatty and the
Cool, guys. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it sounds great. So yeah, we can take 15 minutes and then we can set up for the next song.
Cool.
All right, perfect.
Cool.
But we can save it.
Yeah,
Just
you messed us up there. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. That's why I started.
It was
the
not
solo,
noticeable.
So just because I started it early, you could just delete the whole thing, and just keep the last. You know when you did the last.
Why don't we listen to it later?
When you do that part, then
Before we
just
delete everything.
no. You can mute it, silence it because that came in too early. So I redid it again after in the song.
On your part.
Wait.
On your part.
So I did it again. So you can just silence it, where I started too early, and you can just keep the rest of it. So it'll be good.
Talking about the solo.
Yeah, he started too early, but.
You started at the right time, but you kept going with the. I thought. Yeah, so I dropped out because you went. Yeah, because I thought you were gonna go back to it again. So.
Later we'll listen to that take, and if it sounds cool, then we'll keep it. If not, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Yeah, let's do it.
You just don't want to
Yeah.
move on to another song?
Yeah.
Huh?
How do you guys feel?
I feel good. Like I think the take before this one, as far as my guitar parts, I liked it more than this last take. So if there's a way to keep that, then other than that, I'm happy with everything. Yeah.
Can we hear it back? Well, thank you very much. Just clap.
So right now it's a point where it's like fun, it's fun and it's becoming exciting because we're pushing ourselves to actually finish more music and release more music, and like I said, we're just finishing that EP.
I think art is a lot of times more subjective, and you could interpret a song differently the first time you hear it than the second time you hear it, depending on your state of mind or even just new experiences in your life. And so it's hard to say what somebody else will get out of it, but it's at the same time you can't really focus 100% on trying to please the audience, and just as long as you're getting what you want out of it, I think it'll probably come across that way, or hopefully come across that way to the listener.
With these guys, there was so much freedom to just express and play any kind of song, People always ask us what's our music sound, and it's like, don't really want to put it in a box, which is another cliche thing to say, but if we feel like we want to make a pop song, we'll make a pop song. We want to make a death metal song, who knows, maybe we'll make a death metal song. Definitely a lot of R&B and blues influence, some rock, whatever anybody feels in their heart and brings to the table. Just something that makes them know they're not alone in the world. there's always that saying, you should check up on your friends, and I hope that this song is us checking up on them, and I hope it speaks to their heart.
This album is pretty dark. It's very it's very very gothic. It's very gothic. It's very has dark themes. You know, it talks about death. It talks about just hauntings, like ghosts. Talks about spirits. Talks about demons. Talks about all these things that I think a lot of people don't really talk about a lot, because I think that they're afraid to be judged. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. In a lot of ways, I don't think it's not an easy listening.
I've always wanted to put dark imagery in songs. I think like the idea of Halloween, dark songs, dark imagery works. My parents met on Halloween, so I just always like to romanticize that element, and I think it's a way for me to just kind of like work through things that don't make sense.
Did you hear the keyboards at that point? Huh? Did you hear something at that point with my voice?
Yeah, you can fuck with your voice.
No, but did you do something in that moment?
No.
It felt like you did. I felt like you just did.
But yeah, I'm just looking forward to people to actually give it a listen, and hopefully, they enjoy it. They enjoy it as much as I do, because it's a lot of fun to play. But, listen to it in your room in the dark.